Hi everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How have you all been doing? I really hope you guys had a wonderful day. It is once again me, Corvin, your host, and welcome back to more Warhammer 40k. Uh, I uh, I have to say I'm sorry for starting a little late today. I had a few things to solve with the streaming, and I told you these days are a bit different than usual. I will explain in greater detail. Probably during the weekend. But with that said, let's not waste more time and get back to the game. Here we are. I leveled up, got uh, the loot, except that one, now that I notice. And I think we do not have anything else to do but go to uh, the Lord Inquisitor. Uh huh. I want to see if. Yeah, I unlocked a bunch of new things with him. Yeah, I leveled up a lot actually. Bane of Sorrow. Let me see. Uh-huh. More damage to Drukari. That doesn't tell me much. Yeah. Warps. Ah, ah, not bad. I'll see that one. Yeah, yeah. What about this? Oh, that's strong, but I don't have anyone who uses two weapons at once. Let me see real quick. So no, that wait, that's not the one. Uh, yeah, let's make him more offensive. And Cassia, let me see, is this any good for you? Seems like it. Um, yes, okay, Devastating is the one we used before this one, and gives high stats. Not bad, actually. We don't get the extra movement points, but yeah, it's fine. And yeah, this one is for Ulfar, which I will most likely forget to equip to him when we get back to the ship. Now, let's just wait.
I always keep my options open.
Let's see. Are the others anywhere around? No. Yeah, how are you enjoying it? To the fullest, ma'am. I'm sure things will improve soon. That is to say, until some new disaster strikes us and makes life stink again. And after that, if we're lucky, things will improve again. Such is the circle of life in the expanse. What can you do? But you're the one who saved us from the suffocating darkness of Lady Chorda's reign, and all the denizens of Footfall now pray for your health. Yeah, I wish to make an announcement. Hey, you bums, layabouts and crooks. Shut your traps. Her ladyship Claire von Valanches, who has graciously honored us with her presence today, is about to speak. Hmm. No. Yeah, let's go. A safe journey to the fallen, and a long life to House von Valanches. Until next time. So,
Rise to the top,
what
or
about
get left in the dust.
Hieronymus and the other? What's her name again? Riza, whatever. Yeah, Riza is here. Let's talk to her. Things are back to normal in Footfill, I see. Well, how should I put it? With the Lord Inquisitor around the station, Fox still have to keep a bit of a lid on their activities. But with Incendia under her hounds gone, I can definitely breathe easier. Shipments are slowly starting up again. Anyone who worked with Chorda has been thrown for a loop, footfall style, and Fox can do business in the Amasekis again without any trouble. So, I don't know if I'd agree with your esteemed self that things are back to normal, but I'll gladly drink to the new normal to your health. She does offer new things as well. Okay, okay. It was just consumables, but I mean, it would be rude of us to refuse, wouldn't it? No one else around, so let's go and pick up the last.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, the last loot we left since yesterday. Uh, nah, it's not a great stuff in my
Always
opinion.
keep your eye on the prize.
I should stop saving like this because I'm about to leave. Okay. Oh, we did leave some things behind and didn't realize. Okay. Chain swords, but we have a better one to equip to Abelard, which is this one. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we go to the atrium because the other choice would just be to go to our ship. I guess it's getting a little bit dark, but I see that. Fuck. Okay, my bad. Come on, game. I wanna play. And on that matter, I think we need to talk to the explorators and, well, of course, Euronymous, but I'm forgetting something. I definitely am. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check on the colonies. I don't know if I can do it from here. If not, it's fine. Oh, for sure. For sure, I don't know. The Lord Inquisitor told me to let you know that it will be his pleasure to see your ladyship at his palace. There are matters of the utmost urgency that he wishes to discuss, and he hopes you will find the time to meet him in the near future. Who are you? My name is Frosher. Frosher, your ladyship. I have the honor of being the Lord Inquisitor's orderly. Okay. Yeah, I'll go there as soon as I can. I will pass the good news to the Lord Inquisitor. Okay. Hold on. I know now the game's gonna lag a little bit because I'm saving. Can we see the colonies? Yes. Lord Captain, the Crucible's great sculpting is underway. Falston is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there is evidence that the Crucible has also created the humans. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivate land, build houses, and production facilities with obedience, and in general have a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems that those people completely lack their own free will, and for this, the monks have named them Touched. There is a split among the believers, though many call it a miracle sent by the emperor himself and want to quickly put the touch to work. A part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand that the planet's learned man intervene in the great sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the touched. How dangerous are they? They do not appear to pose a threat. The autopsy of several specimens has shown that they are physiologically identical to ordinary humans. No traces of corruption or tampering were found either. However, their obedience is a double edged sword. They obey any orders without knowing or caring who gives them, and thus nothing prevents a cunning intruder from from bending them to their will, creating an army of obedient slaves or spies at their disposal. Uh, what think my officers and advisors? They were born of the relic of Saint Cognatus, which means they please the emperor. We have to remind the people of it. Arrange a public ceremony to of tonsure to initiate the touch into the order of the Emir, and a service dedicated to reading the parables about the acts of Saint Cognatus and his followers. Why don't you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from these touched ones? If they are so obedient and diligent, they will make fine troops. Assign a loyal commander to each squad to keep an eye on them, and these strange people will turn from a threat into mighty defenders of the Imperium. Lack of will, registering a high probability of manufacturing failure within the Crucible's secret processes. It is recommended to dispose of the finished batch of units and halt the production of new ones. The algorithm of grid sculpting requires for further examination. Okay, let's see. Hmm, not bad. Okay. We lose efficiency with this, but we get. Hmm, yeah, even though it's probably the weakest, I want to do this one because my character would put them to good use. So yeah, let's do it. We'll draft a detailed plan of the ceremony and hand it over to the abbot. Okay. Uh, okay. One of the servants tasked with the crucible's maintenance has declared publicly that he has been liberated of all worldly concerns. for he is none other than the reincarnation of Saint Cognatus. There are some extremely questionable reports claiming that he has performed miracles supported by a congregation garnered by preaching. He has asked for your ladyship's permission to depart from Folstone with a crucible in tow, so that he may continue Saint Cognatus' work and use the relic to transform worlds once true to the faith of the Imperium into lush, splendorous gardens. It goes without saying that such a generous gift to the Kronos expanse could bring great renown to your ladyship, but at a heavy cost. Falstone would turn back into a wasteland, and you would lose the prestige that comes with having charge over such a valuable relic. Okay, tell me about that. Tibor Hike, technomat from Footfall. He now prefers to be called Brother Pure Voice, and a remarkable commoner with no family, gaunt and camped, covered in scabs from working the crucible. He became obsessed with it, and from the day it was discovered, he never left his maintenance post, never rested, barely ever slept, uh, fasting and living off stimulants and condensate from the relics cooling circuits. He started having revelations and eventually saw the truth, or he went completely insane. His sermons are directed at commoners, appealing to them for humility and mercy. He often speaks about his former life as a saint, and many of these tales match known legends about Saint Cognatus. No anarchical pronunciations or radical deviations from the creed has been found in his words yet. Yeah, tell me. I have had ample experience with saintly saviors like him in the past. Whatever great cause they proclaim as their mission, they genuinely, naively believe that people really do need them. If we round up enough orphans and lepers who would trip over themselves to beg our prophet for salvation, he will soon forget all about the crucible and his holy mission. I know a few guilds of professional beggars who would be delighted to offer their service to us. False prophets in the streets are a common occurrence. Their sermons breed turmoil, riots, and acts of disobedience. The Inquisition recommends that such unstable agents be isolated and quietly removed. The archenemy's lies take on many guises, but the Emperor's miracles are 104 stronger. On more than a few occasions, he has bestowed uh, epiphanies upon the faithful, even those of humblest origins. I myself bear the name of a poor orphan who was granted miraculous powers by his grace. So, give me time, and I will find you the most loyal agent to escort Brother Pure Voice on his travels. They will keep him safe if he is pure, or punish him should they sense deceit in his words. But I have a feeling that his rebirth is a true wonder. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Not bad. Uh, well, let's go. I'll get to it immediately. I will choose the best people for this task and the most devoted. Okay. Okay. Uh, we need more reputation with the Drusians for that. Okay. So that's the last one we need on Falstone. Janus is still working, so we shouldn't be able to do anything else. Yeah, Darganus working, Viebus working. Kavagama is done, and it's silver. Okay, so that's settled. Come on,
I always have a
let's speak
backup
to him
plan.
real quick. Why can't I do this? Anyway, yeah, nothing new from him. But maybe we have something of interest. Let's see, he wants holy gifts, but I think, oh yeah, we have a couple. And the heretic trophies, no, we don't have any of them. Ship components, nope. Mechanicus creations, yeah, not enough. Armor kit, only two. Well, we got provisions. So close. Ranged weapons. Ah, we got one more. Oh, come on, one more? How much do we need? Like nothing. Okay, let's miscellaneous. There we go. What do we get? Arc rifle. Let me see if it's any good for Pascal. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's better. Unless there's anything else to it, but no. Uh, Shit, where is it? Arc. Oh no. No, okay, it's not good. Well, we have done all the preparations and wasted a lot of time, so let's go
Always
and.
keep my
Oh yeah,
options
one
open.
last thing is to talk to Hieronymus. Then I should be very much free to go to the. Oh, there he is. To go to the Inquisitor. Yeah, what do you think? I agree with young avalanches. We did what we had to, but I mourn our loss all the same. Mhm. Incendia's soul may have been lost, but it was still purer than that of many vipers that call themselves holy fathers of the ecclesiarchy. Her life could have served as an example of true faith to many. hmm Nothing new, and I won't spend any time leveling
Let us not dawdle.
them up right now. Hmm. Too bad her throne is gone. Can't
Keep your
I
wits
like
about you.
put it on my ship? Oh, they're praying to my image. Okay, okay. Lord Inquisitor will see you now.
Is there money to be made?
Maybe. Let's see what Kalkazar has to say. I bet that he's gonna be angry. or judgmental, if you want. Uh-huh. Greetings, Your Ladyship. Your timing is impeccable. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, may the Emperor. Oh, wait. No. May the Emperor grant you strength and sometimes rest, Lord Inquisitor. I would be loath to trouble our master with a prayer for such an indulgence, especially one so utterly inappropriate at this fraught time. Sister, may your path be blessed. It is gratifying to see that the trials endured by the expanse have failed to extinguish the flame of your fortitude. The navigator Cassia, DC5 Evriella. I hear that House Orselli is going through a difficult time. Change is coming. I sincerely hope it is for the better. Your colors, Lord Inquisitor, are as rich as they are multifaceted. I have never encountered anything like it before. Unclouded hues flowing from one to the next. Amazing harmony, amazing and frightening. That a man of such status and talents has taken an interest in the well-being of a Navis nobility house is a great honor. Well, Lord Inquisitor, smiting spear of the Imperium, with the gold of faith cutting through the nebula of the Cronus. If I were you, Mr. Sadari, I would endeavor not to draw the Inquisition's attention to my person. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale can do many things. Reattaching a head to a body is not one of them. Hmm. Yeah, let's go with that. You escaped from the Dark City, a feat that few have accomplished. Truly, I congratulate you on an exceptional performance. And I won't even mar your triumph by telling you that the Inquisition will, of course, be watching you very closely henceforth. I sincerely hope that your grand escape was not part of the Synod's devious machinations. Tell me that. The cult of the final dawn and the Drukhari raiders are vying with each other to see who can cause us the greatest turmoil. I have mobilized all of the forces I can to repel the attacks, which is why we are still alive. Combined with militia brigades are hunting for Xenos combined militia brigades are hunting for Xenos and guarding convoys, and expeditionary platoons under my command are crushing heretic rebellions. The situation is unstable, but I will not pretend that I was prepared for this crisis. However, we have not lost our footing yet. Yeah. Prisoner interrogations indicate that a relatively major political upheaval has taken place in Camera. The cabal of the Reaving Tempest has lost its grip on authority and become a target for enemies and rivals. Many vassals and members of the cabal decided that fleeing to real space was preferable to waiting in Kamarak to be killed. Why has the cult of Final Dawn become more active? Well, the warp is raging. The spiteful sign always pretends to change, and cries beget desperation. The most fertile ground for heresy. I believe the archenemy's servants think their time has come, or perhaps this day was marked in their profane scripture as the date of the end of existence. I will not trouble myself with further attempts to make sense of their blasphemous doctrine. They are bent on destroying us all, and so they must be destroyed. Mhm. If such a plan were to exist, information about it would be the utmost secrecy. I suggest you focus on the current strategy of putting out each fire as you encounter it. Yeah? Do you see a better candidate for the job? I may no longer be in the first flush of youth, but believe me when I say that there are many things I would much rather be doing than playing constable to the Cronus expense. But alas, every ruler in our sector chooses to confine their concern to the well-being of their own holdings, whereas I alone must take care of all. Mhm. Are you not defending me for me now? While your status remained unclear, I preferred not to requisition the resources of the Bondolash Protectorate. Your people dealt with Orland the Cruel's agents and with Xenos raids, and that was enough for me. But now is the time to add your might and talents to the scales. I understand. I see no reason to get bogged down in details. To appraise of all information I currently possess would require more time than we have. Hmm. His lordship deemed it more important to show off his stubbornness than to safeguard the interests of the expanse. Stupidity of the most burdensome kind, but my sources inform me that he nevertheless has joined my efforts against the Xenos, and so I have decided to stay any sanctions for a time. Yeah, his lordship has long displayed a susceptibility to corrupting ideas. His loss of interest in managing his protectorate and his appetite for violence drew my notice some time ago. The only question that remains unanswered is how many agents of the archenemy have infiltrated this entourage. Hmm. Despite the impression I may have created, I am not a schoolmaster obliged to rein in misbehaving rogue traders. Caligus rejected the call to fulfill his duty to the Emperor. What discussion was there to be had? Hmm. How curious. When all this is over, I will certainly call you as a witness to Caligus's trial. Together, we will decide how best to handle him while ensuring the safety of the expanse. Hmm. Naturally, her ladyship has done me an invaluable service by taking on the task of instilling order on the station, though her style of leadership seems unnecessarily brutal to me. On the whole, her actions have not exceeded the bounds I set. Hmm. Firstly, I entrusted the task to her ladyship, and she's executing it competently. And secondly, Claire, are you unaware of what I am striving to do here? At present, I am trying to prevent the deaths of billions. Yet you ask me why I am choosing not to save hundreds. I put an end to her dictatorship. As I understand, this was a private confrontation between two drug traders, yes? As such, I hope your house will reach a reconciliation with our ladyship's heir. You have not hindered my plans. Lady Incendia purged the footfall sufficiently that I was not distracted by the needs of to pacify it. Let's do this. I would remind you. Wait, who's talking? I would remind you that the particularities of the Inquisition's work lie far beyond the rogue trader's purview. But given the circumstances, yes, Acolyte Lichtenhardt's words are true. It has been several years since I established a contact with the Drukhari. They informed me of upcoming raids, and I thwarted them. I kept the expense safe, and while the Xenos is sorry, guys. While the Xenos were absorbed in their internal squabbles, which are of little interest to me. Strictly speaking, one might regard my actions in these situations as unorthodox, and at the very least. In reality, however, they are undoubtedly beneficial. Acolyte Lichtenhardt has demonstrated her inability to summon the bounds of convention, and had she been in my position, the expanse would have likely already fallen under the blows of the present crisis. Fortunately for you, she is not, and the Drukhari, drained by their power struggles and bereft of her best raiders, can do nothing more than run from my fleets. Herrix, I have to say I am disappointed by how easily information pertaining to the expanse's security reaches the ears of those who should not be privy to it. This will be noted in your record. Would you care to put my concerns to rest and tell me that Amelina is not out there running muck around my sector and continuing to sow unrest? I regret incurring your disapproval, Lord Inquisitor. I will learn from this mistake. Amelina no longer poses a threat. I've seen to it. Much obliged, interrogator. In the future, try to refrain from involving third parties in our conclave's internal matter. Your ladyship, I hope it goes without saying that I would appreciate you not spreading dangerous, misleading rumors going forward, and keeping the content of this conversation private. Given the current state of affairs, I would have to treat such actions as subversive. So I thank you in advance for your considerate silence. Fresh air, if you please. Hmm. To my chagrin, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among my talents. That is why I wish for you to serve in my stead. I place such trust in very few people, you understand. You will feel what it is to walk in my shoes and attempt to compel a gaggle of quarrelsome blockheads to work together. You will reconquer Euphrates second for me. Sure, another recap. This one has gone cold. Okay, I kind of expected to have to go there. Hmm. Yeah. Why can't both be true? Treasure has been a member of my retinue for 50 Terran years, and the person in my entourage who comes closest to being my confidant. Um, we have had cause to be involved in many instances whose reports have since been marked with a seal of silence. Okay. To whom else could I entrust this mission? No need to feign ignorance on Valanches. We both know the shortcomings of other candidates for this position. At present, in the Expanse, there are two people with the perspective and steady hand to required to control the situation, and they are both standing in this room. So, if you will, disperse with the humble rogue trader act and win this war for me. Can you tell me more about Euphrates II? The sacred world of the Adeptus Mechanicus often limits to lay people. I am one of the few who do not worship the Omnissiah to have set foot on its surface, or rather, I was. Now it is crawling with unbelievers. The despicable world bears. Oh shit. Okay, the world bears attacked and captured Euphrates II, and the cult of the final dawn brought an entire horde of heretics to the planet, registering a Sanctity Alpha priority mission. The scourge of corrupted, misbelieving reigning over blessed worships fills the Omnissiah's faithful with anguish. Activating auto-asceticism protocol, I offer prayer for the liberation of the sacred world. I sent my troops to aid the exploratory forces laying siege to the world. But a rift occurred among the commanders. They need an authoritative general, and you are perfect for the role. My confidence is not misplaced, I trust. Hmm. Clearly, the stakes for them are high enough. Urlan the Cruel has steered his profane himself to make a personal appearance on Euphrates II. Current Voitvir, incidentally, is also there. I hear you two haven't finished business. Him I will generously leave to you. When you are finished with him, you may simply dispose of his mortal remains. No need to surrender them to the Inquisition for an inquest. Consider it my gift. Hmm. An utterly transparent attempt to learn the secret intelligence. I offer to make you my general, and you try to pump me for information. Poorly done. Damn it. What do they want with you for the second? The reason behind their machinations would be pure speculation at this point. Bring me prisoners to interrogate, and perhaps we will gain some much needed insight. What forces do we have in place and what is the rift that occurred between the commanders? Explorative Fleet, Divine Cognizance 7821, recalled its most combat ready units to retake the world. They were supported by my most powerful strike fleet and a group of deadlier allies. I dispatched a pack of space wolves to hunt down the transgressors. Unfortunately, the leaders have failed to find a common language. The esteemed Thorvald is at odds with the conclave of the Mechanicus' battle congregation, and the Omnissiah's servants find Thorvald's strident nature off-putting, and neither group is fond of militant Silibek, who commands my forces. We're not fond, to be precise. The esteemed militant perished along with his ship a week ago, when his noble allies failed to support his offensive. Yeah. I must remind you that I am still Lord Inquisitor of the Cronus Expanse and not merely some, what do you always say, Frosher? Some grox bothering prick. If certain rogue traders at times allow themselves to speak to me in an overly willful manner, that should not give you cause to doubt my authority. Okay. You will be given the details when you arrive in orbit around the 32nd. Okay, I will do it. I never doubted you, your ladyship. The Emperor protects. What time is it? Okay, we still have time. This document attests to the extraordinary power you now have at your disposal. I am counting on your success, Claire. Nah, okay, I can't speak to him.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Well, rising to the top, we have already done. Now I am more interested in what happens next. Can I go directly to the ship?
I always have a
Okay.
backup plan.
Can we pass through here? It would be faster.
Always keep your
Oh,
eye on the
isn't this the
prize.
same thing we have on our ship? I mean, it's not even a question, I know.
I always keep my options open.
No, okay. I had for a second wondered if we could. I can't go to the shadow quarters yet, I guess. There's that one mission that I don't understand how to, you know, solve that one. That in the shadow quarters there was the quarantine zone. Anyways, let's move out. Now let's. I know it will happen, but let's just hope that the perils of the warp do not fuck us over too much. Lord Captain reporting. No, not our captain, reporting. Shortly before our departure from Hoodful, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strongbox and several chests bearing insignia of House Orsalia to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an extravagant attempt by the navigators to draw the attention of the rogue trader. Okay. Considering the incident in the capital world, the enforcer officers checked the Navis nobility gifts thrice. I am pleased to report that none of them threaten your Lady Cassia's or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a closer examination of the strongbox by the tech adepts revealed a data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you alongside some kind of encrypted data. We dared not touch them without your instruction. Decoded. Yes, Lord Captain. A messenger service call has been sent to the Omnisaya servants compartment. Once the data have been decrypted, I will notify you immediately. Show me the video message. As you command. Rogue Trader, we grant Aaron to Arsalia. So, what? Sorry, I'm tired. We, great Regent Aaron to Arsalia, send greetings and hope this message finds you in good health. Hmm. House Arsalia will soon hold a ground council within the palace of the Outlaws, the holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but in the world of thoughts, dreams, and visions. It is the only way to avoid bloodshed and decide the fate of the sacred child at last. Thanks to the Atlas, we feel that the soul of the child is full of dismay. We feel, okay. And yet the rogue trader's words bear a lot of weight for the child with the child. So she may soothe its anxiety and lead the child down the right path, the path of accepting its duty before the house and ascending the Novator's throne. I hope you consider my offer, Clara von Balashes, for it is in your power to not only strengthen the bond between our dynasties, but multiply your riches at the same time. The gifts accompanying this message are but an insignificant part of the great regent's gratitude. May the God Emperor protect us all. I am told the message has been relayed to your cogitator, Lord Captain. I hope the data did not get corrupted during playback or delivery. That would be all for now. God Emperor protects, Lord Captain. Hmm. Back to the bridge. I need to speak with people. Mm, more like everyone. I need to check if anyone has anything to say. I should level up the other characters. Come on, it shouldn't take too long. And I don't want to do it after getting to our destination. Okay, so let's do this as fast as possible. Ulfar, ballistic skill, also strength, whatever. And fired up should work. Uh, let's go. Should work with him. And where is strength here? Should I go with strength? Whatever. Earlet, ballistic. Uh, yeah, whatever. Raid and perception. You need willpower. That's not willpower. Okay. Mhm. Whatever. And the other one is perception with her. Let's go. Finally, Abelard. Toughness. let's go with that. And weapon skill. Abelard, take. Oh my god, where is it? Okay. Take this. Oh, it's two-handed. Okay. Oh, right, I just remembered. You you have that, but it's not as good as this because it costs 0. I was talking about Abelard. That's the same you have, so it's fine. Where are the boots that I wanted to give you? No, these ones. Why did they even have that? Okay. The I don't think I have anything interesting for you, but that would be fine. Ulfar. Yeah, exactly. Take this, and we're done. Abelard.
Lord Captain,
No, you have nothing to say. We have Eric's
To
here.
what do I owe this visit?
Mm, no, Jay. Anything?
Shireen, O
Oh,
glorious son of dozens of worlds and billions of subjects,
yeah, I
have you
expected
come
her
to
to have
converse
something
with
to
Jai
say.
Hidari about the sweetness of her soul? Or do you wish to speak to a trade representative of the Imperium? Well, does the guise of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse suit me?
You are beautiful, no,
It is
that's
hard to
just
argue
being
against words as wise as
sweet.
they are sweet, Shireen. Except sometimes guise is mailed with the skin of their unfortunate owners, and the only way to take them off is to tear skin from flesh. That is not something I want. Not anymore.
Yeah, how are they doing?
Like you need to ask Shireen. These Ashmags and Kashaz are tenacious. They lick their wounds faster than the Ajji themselves. Tora finally got an implant for her jaw. Now she can speak properly instead of braying like a toothless donkey. She's been recruiting, strapping guys and gals too, because Falco culled our ranks. May the Ajji savage the soul of that interstellar piranha.
You said you wanted to reflect on what has happened.
Oh, yes, Shireen. And here is what I think. Since the day we first met, I have been tossed about like a boat in a storm. Battered, dashed against the rocks, lashed by the waves. And then I was flung onto the shore, and a fabulous gift washed up beside me. A precious pearl of the deep. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale.
Okay.
And it was not fate or the glitter of golden bubbles that steered me on that voyage. Oh no. I realize the power of those who hide in the blinding light of luminaries such as yourself, Sherry. The power that lies in being a shadow that upholds order and light by skirting around antiquated laws. I will become that shadow, Sherry. Perhaps I will even be your shadow. Not another pawn of the Casbalica mission, but a shadow baron of the expanse in my own right. A power far more
Mm.
imperious and formidable than any penny-pinching steward.
Shadow Baron. Never had to acquire such an ally. Yeah, okay.
Then it is decided. Starting today, I will sail toward the future I choose. What a thrill it would be to ride the waves wherever they want to take me.
Mm. What was it about?
Nothing important, really. Just a small commercial matter.
Yeah,
Fine. Maybe it's better to let you know.
thank you. Oh, Serena, I have received an important message. Mercy and the Mission Circle want to see me. Quite a honor. I won't lie and say it's completely safe, but perhaps you wouldn't mind coming with me. Yeah, the Circle are the high-ranking agents of the Cosmolica mission. They already know I took Falco's life, and they are about to hear that I want to take over his trade. But for that, I need their approval. Of course, I'll come with you. Thank you. It means a lot. I won't keep you away from important matters. Well, well, uh, yeah, okay, let's go. I didn't expect to do this. Like I thought they would tell me, yeah, go to football instead of being teleported there. Okay, the seats have been claimed. Now we discuss the trade. Quiet Vox, Quiet Vox to you all. Shangar's rogue trader Claire von Velasquez has come to our meeting to ensure that her interests will not be harmed. Greetings, Your Ladyship. I am Mercy, the organizer of this gathering of upstanding and enterprising men and women. The jubilant that was enge- hmm? engaged, read my soul. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I never heard that word. At the news of your visit was not overshadowed by even by the host of questions I raised, primarily about how your interests came to lie in such close proximity to ours. That I was granted the honor of seeing you at a meeting of the mission's highest circle. Questions arise, and are resolved, and the wise should not darken their hearts with them. The circle will hear J. Amira Fadrine Tameri Ashifrit. I am laying claim to Falco's business, his territory, and his crew. He tried to take mine and lost, so now I will take his, and I want the circle to endorse my claim. Is that so? Can the circle agree to that? After all, Falco's sentence was not handed down by us, but you alone. Does that mean that now you speak for us and instead of us? A dangerous proposition. Mm, shit. Falco was sloppy and he paid too much attention to side projects. My network of contacts is larger and my patron is more powerful. I guarantee that revenue will increase by at least a third. Money can't buy you a new head to replace the one that's full of bullets. You're asking us to set a dangerous precedent. You are putting a bejeweled grenade into our hands, Shrina. Yeah, it would be foolish to pass up the mountain of money that would come with friendship with Von Valanche's dynasty. Yeah, fair enough. We are traders, not fighters. We prefer the language of deals over the language of battles. But that does not mean we can be intimidated. Our organization uh, operates in the shadows, and we are used to opposition from powers that be. We keep our blades sheathed, but give us a cause, and you give me to show you how sharp they truly are, and you will sorely regret it. Such knowledge will be fucking hell. Such knowledge is enough to poison the mind. Hmm. I am the most senior ranking person here, your ladyship. Didn't you explain this to your companion, Jay? And if you are so concerned with showing respect for seniority, you will be comforted to know that I have held my position far longer than you have yours. In the eyes of the mission, we are tools, selected and arranged. One may be employed for their craft and acquisition of profit, other for protection and bloodshed. I am used for dispute resolution and oversight, and for bloodshed, though only on rare occasions. As such, no other voice but mine will sound in your ears. Mhm. I appreciate Mr. Zaidari's talents and your ladyship's interests in her fate, but we are not a band of pirates, but an organization with rules, and we abide by those rules. You remembered the rules once too. I trust that with sage guidance, we can refresh your memory and revive your fealty to our laws. Mhm. The ease with which you read my mind frightens me, Shireen. Please tell me we're not fighting. I don't want that. Fuck. You know what? I won't accept that. I want to. Shit. Fucking hell. Okay, load. I hate myself for this. Yeah, when in doubt, save. Fuck me, I know. Oh god, I haven't even made this. Okay. Okay, time to skip very fast. It's. Damn it, it's late. I will not level up the others, I will do it on my own. Now we just run to Jay and try to complete her mission. This time around, with better results and save. Come on, come on, come on. Okay.
Shireen. Oh, it is hard to argue. Oh, and it was.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hate reloading, but I don't want to end that situation the situation in that way. Like I'm trying to play someone who prefers not to solve a situation like that. Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's what he said earlier. Fuck, that's the same situation. Jay, perhaps you have an argument to support your claim? You did not stop Falco from robbing me. You did not stop him from killing my friends. Yeah, has the Circle voted for my removal? Not as far as I know. Either you admit that you allowed Falco to break the rules, or you have to act like they still matter. According to the rules, Falco was out of line, and I punished him. On your behalf, let's say. So, his trade is my trophy, and the Circle's the reward for my trouble. You listened well, Shreen. You found yourself accused, and so you cast an accusation in return. Logical move. But what Vox will pick up your voice in the void. What friends will repeat Jay Haydari's words spoken here? The Rogue Trader? No. What friends in the organization? You have none, though you once did. Mm, okay. Only if I'm going to sink them into his throat. Otherwise, he'll pull my teeth and keep them as strokers. Trust me, Mercy is the vengeful sort. Hmm. Okay, I guess that's the only way to solve this. My God. Okay, Mercy, do you remember what you always scolded me for? You are too quick to deny the thought that you might deserve something, Shreen. That's what you said. Thank you for the lesson. This time I will not be humble. Falco's contracts are mine. Falco's crew is mine. Speak up if you disagree. The rest of you, it is. Only short and bloody songs are born of the sound of weapon fire. You think you can force. Mhm. Breaking through the avalanche of the past that was covering my grave was not easy, Shrine, but I have risen. I wasn't sure what I would do, but you helped. Kiss me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he doesn't appreciate the fact that she's backed up that by me. I mean, by our character. this much. Have you gotten the message, Mercy, or do you still have objections? I am not an idiot. I am not going to argue with a rogue trader and a loaded auto pistol. You still see Jay as the girl who needed your protection. Forget that girl. She's a different person now. It is true. She's a different person now. Hmm. Most certainly, the Circle approves Jay Haydari's claim. Our trading is concluded. The representatives of the Kasbali Commission on my station. The representative undertakes to ensure that the interests of Mr. Haydari will not be harmed. Okay, now we speak with Jay. Jay. Whatever. Yeah, now the vessel is ready. Just give me a sec. Let's speak with Jay real quick and see what she has to say.
Ah, Shireen, the burden of a trade representative of the Imperium is a hefty one, especially when said representative is dabbling in the cold trade on the side. Whew, it is exhilarating, as if everyone suddenly became allies and enemies at the same time. So how are you doing, oh precious apple of my eye?
Uh,
One. Then his servants came and took the girl into the Astra Militare.
mm,
The girl worked her little ass off until she met. Oh?
yeah, okay. Nothing else. I'll speak real quick with. Oh, I meant Pascal.
The Omnissiah knows all.
No. And the Messiah knows all, but I don't have anything to ask you. What?
Of course.
Why is there a dead servitor there? I mean, this one is deposing, so whatever. Where has Juliet gone? Is she here? Yeah.
Elantak?
Yeah. Not much to discuss with him. Do you have anything for me? No. Hmm? Nothing. Let's see if Argento has anything.
Greetings.
No. Cassia will probably have something, but um, yeah, I say we do that tomorrow. Guys, thank you all for joining me on the stream, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.